Alright, it is Saturday, July 7th, 2018 at 8:41 p.m. Beryl weakens to tropical storm as it approaches Caribbean. Beryl weakened to a tropical storm Saturday, but is still expected to dump heavy rain over the Lesser Antilles at the end of the weekend on its way to eastern Caribbean, bringing a new threat to islands still rebuilding from the last year's storms. A tropical storm warning was issued for Dominica, which was battered by Hurricane Maria in September as a Category 5 storm. The island's meteorological service said weather conditions would start deteriorating Saturday night and warned of 6 to 12 inches of rain, with the storm expected to cross over near Dominica late Sunday or early morning. Beryl was named the first hurricane of the Atlantic season Friday at 11 a.m. Saturday, the U.S. National Hurricane Center said Beryl's strength had diminished and it had maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour. It was centered 720 miles east-southeast of the Lesser Antilles and was moving west at 14 miles per hour. Dominica Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit said in a public address that the storm's track and intensity could still change and urged people to remain alert. They should not let their guard down, he said. He also asked people to store water because he said the government would be shutting down the water system as a preventative measure. So, yep, Beryl has weakened to a tropical storm. It's good that it's weakened, but still good to keep an eye out. Alright, Tropical Depression 3 develops near Carolina coast, may intensify into Tropical Storm Chris this weekend. The third tropical system of the 2018 Atlantic hurricane season formed off the coast of the Carolinas on Friday afternoon and will bring impacts along the coast throughout the weekend. Tropical Depression 3 took shape late Friday afternoon, approximately 230 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. People living or vacationing along the coast from South Carolina to North Carolina and southeastern Virginia should monitor the forecast closely due to the newly formed tropical depression. So you see here, Virginia Beach, rough surf and seas all around the North Carolina, and South Carolina. Warm water, possibly strengthening whatever systems off the coast. Weakening steering winds may allow the system to linger with a couple hundred miles off the coast of North and South Carolina for several days. If the tropical depression becomes better organized and strengthens, which is forecast, it could become a tropical storm and acquire the name Chris. The latest indications are that the depression may miss a period of southwesterly steering winds. These winds would guide the system to the northeast and out to sea. Instead, the light winds in the area later this weekend into early next week may cause the tropical depression to meander over a couple hundred miles radius, centered just off the Carolina coast. The meandering includes the possibility that the depression may wander onshore in the region, with the scenario that there is potential for a few days of heavy rainfall that could result in flooding in parts of the Carolinas, especially in coastal areas. If the depression wanders close to shore, according to AccuWeather storm warning meteorologist Brian Knopfler. So, the storm off the coast is called Tropical Depression 3 and could change its name to Chris during this weekend, but it is good to keep an eye on the storm system. You never know, it could develop into something else, or it could just go off the coast. Just stay safe and keep an eye on it. And here is a radar from North Carolina, the North Carolina radar. Off the coast right now, parts of South Carolina, North Carolina, you see the radar there, with some inches of rain. So, it's good to keep an eye on that. And here is the animation of the storm off the coast of Carolinas, right there. And also a shot of Beryl in the Atlantic, heading towards the Caribbean. Stay safe out there, guys. Don't know if Beryl will strengthen or weaken any more than it has, but it's good to keep an eye on that. I've seen people posting on Facebook that they're getting water and food. They're raiding the shelves, getting ready, because they were scared from the last hurricane that happened to them. Please stay safe out there, guys.